Quick! Someone call Crayola! Crazy man commits crayon crimes! I really should be continuing to work on my shop cabinets, but sort of got distracted again. So one of the many labor-intensive points of the last build was removing the paper. And I got comments from many of you saying that that could be avoided by freezing my crayons. So I've been freezing my crayons. And it has, in fact, made a huge difference. So much faster. After a bit, I definitely got a rhythm and was able to unwrap all of these. So the only thing left to do is to just start sorting. The pack seems heavily weighted towards the reds, pinks, that area. You could go crazy with this and sort it even further, but I think once it all starts to melt together, it's not going to make much difference how well I sorted it. All right, let's put them in the tin. So my total was 4 boxes of crayons. So the total amount of crayons in here is 256, which kind of makes this an 8-bit blank. On the Crayola website, their fact says melting point is between 120 and 147 degrees Fahrenheit. It has been in there for about 3 hours. It is completely liquefied. I've turned off the oven, I've opened the oven door, and I'm just going to let it cool and hopefully solidify. Alright, it's been a few days. Looks pretty good. I had to add a little extra to the top because it kind of dipped down, so I added some more blue. Oh, there it goes. Ooh! We definitely have some color. No problem there. And all I'm doing is making a cut on either side here. Just square up these 2 sides to 90. Let's head over to the drill press and bore out a hole for our pot. Okay, so my solution is to just heat this up a little bit and get the crayon a little melty. And I'm hoping that that will provide enough grip. It doesn't need much, it just needs a little support. Whew, boy, I hope that stays. That is just astounding. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Just want to show you my bench. Colorful. All right, all I'm going to do is part this off with a handsaw and be done. Call it done. Part it off, cut it off on the bandsaw, and I use the heat gun to melt the top a little bit, and so it all kind of flows into the hole. And you can see came out pretty cool. Last thing to do is to level it out. All right, now it sits nice and level. So there we go, a crayon bud vase. And I first want to say thank you to all of you who commented on my last crayon video, because without your advice, this would never have happened. First off, you told me to ditch the rose art, to use Crayola. Huge difference in the quality of the crayons. Second was that great tip with removing the paper. That worked fabulously. A lot of you came up with great ideas for how to melt it, how to stage it. So a lot of those ideas are actually in this video. And if you hadn't have commented with your suggestions, I wouldn't have known that. I'm not a crayon expert. I'm becoming one though. So I was really worried about turning this, and there was a point where the block was finished and I let it sit for like 3 days because I didn't want to turn it because I just thought it was going to explode. But pleasantly surprised, it actually turned really well, you know, and that trick of sticking it to the bottom, that helped out a lot. That was my own, so I can add that to the crayon list of knowledge. A lot of you have mentioned that I should seal it in resin, and I was planning on doing that. But this feels very stable, and I really like the feel of the crayons. But I don't think it would hurt it to do that. I think it would give it a real nice shiny protection as well. So, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate that. If you can share this video, that actually helps me out a lot. Other than that, I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.